remove pandas and these. But before we delve into the code, let's take a quick look at the GitHub. There's been some activity. We opened a few issues relating to our test coverage, and it looks like we've got some responses. So let's see. Close a couple of these out. Better. I just went through all of the areas in our app that have poor test coverage, less than 85%, something like that, and made an issue for each of the apps. And it looks like there's a volunteer. And admittedly, these are, you know, a bit challenging to write these tests. So I'm available to help out. But let's go ahead and assign Comer to this task. Great. And except there's a it's okay. Well, that's just my fault. Test pass. Yeah, it makes sense. Disregard as. Be right back. Yeah, that's really good. This would be good to have the inverse case as well. All right. It's a bit difficult. And it's essentially taking or perhaps, well, I don't know. Especially to get access to description. This is great. It's an improvement to the test coverage. Some community contributions coming in. We've flagged a bunch of issues as help wanted, good first issue. Whoops, something's not working as expected because we can't kind of validate or verify. Clear unit test there for positive and negative cases. You know, I can't really have that confidence, so I mark these as bugs, good first issue, and help wanted. I think they're good first issue because each one is relatively small, something you can achieve based on existing code, so you don't have to like write any new features or functionality. Just look at how the thing works currently and test the extremes. And I could definitely use some help with these. We want to get the, yes, this is just the Molly Wingate blog. This is the one. I should disregard that. It's all right. But I had to put this task on hold, this Molly Wingate blog, because I realized my code wasn't behaving correctly. My importers that I had written were not functioning properly. There was they weren't handling images, so it was sort of, I hadn't programmed it to do that. Okay, boys, so let me just check out main, pull, and I kind of was in a bit of a rush, but now I'm going to run the whole importer. Minus D. I always forget that. To run it in the background, but okay. Yeah, this has already been quite a big task. The image parsing is where I got held up. Oh, and I've got a lot of... Might be able to rebase this. Probably not. Okay, looks like I'm gonna just try to run the magazine content importer. I've downloaded all the export data here with our download migration data script. I will scaffold the content. Yes, sorry, I was not paying attention. Yes, so basically the goal here is that all of these scripts should let me get this website up in DigitalOcean spaces online, and it's a platform as a service, similar to Heroku. Then I can, so that we'll be able to migrate from Drupal to Wagtail. Migrate, so we're gonna migrate the database changes. Run this meta command. It's a command that runs other commands. All the commands have handlers internally, but this handler calls for Django commands here to import of several parts. It's got several issues. Then there's magazine issues, which critical orientation of articles from an issue or the articles from a department. Oh, cross time. I don't know. Just the way the content is organized. We have to import these in a particular order so that we can stitch them together. All that is abstracted into my management commands. This sets up the basic site structure with the various sections of the site. And then we can import magazine, which is its own command, and everything is abstracted or encapsulated into these management commands. So we should start seeing some all right, I did forget those. Fix this. Everything internally is keeping track of the file name constant, so I only standardized. But it should break it down by sections. So the departments goes first. It's a relatively small spreadsheet. There's like only 13 rows. Then there's 3,000. I'll look around a little bit in the GitHub while this command runs. Welcome to the stream. Let me know if you've got any questions or comments about the project, or what are you building? What are you working on? It makes you interested in Python development, or... Okay, so yes, we've had some new contributors this week, and I'm trying to work to make sure everybody, when to get started, is not obvious.